A Cleveland public safety leader is under scrutiny tonight after making comments that some of his officers call offensive.
Safety Director Kerrie Howard was speaking during a community forum Monday about community police relations. News 5 anchor DeLon Dillard was at that event when the comment was made.
And tonight, DeLon explains why some officers and community members are not happy with what was said.
I was the only journalist there covering Monday night's discussion at the Word Church near Miles and Lee Road. Cleveland Chief of Police Wayne Drummond and Mayor Justin Bibb were invited to talk about the brutal beating of Tyree Nichols by Memphis police and to ensure a repeat would not happen in Cleveland. Director of Public Safety Kerrie Howard was also in attendance and was called upon from the audience to address how CPD can rebuild and attract more young people to the force.
I can point to history of where it works. In this country, the Irish, who at the time were not considered white, the Irish flooded the police departments. The Irish flooded fire departments. The Irish flooded safety forces to the point where we have bagpipes and kilts and, you know, all this green when we celebrate it. Is that when we see a problem, when we're talking about, Brother Harris, you talk about rebuilding. We are at a critical time where we can absolutely rebuild.
Days later, Cleveland FOP President James O'Malley says the comments are not sitting well with Irish CPD rank and file.
I would say it's more of a kind of a stereotype, you know, kind of like the drunk Irishman kind of thing, which is obviously offensive to people. That's kind of like the context that I'm getting the feedback from it.
O'Malley, who's Irish himself, says he comes from a long line of Cleveland police officers.
There is a certain type of person who has historically applied to be police officers, and we're not part of that certain type of person.
So it was the Irish that flooded back then.
They flooded, yes. Tammany Hall. They flooded.
Thank you, Director. I got to get to some questions.
We need to flood the system.
I reached out to Howard requesting an interview, who said he needed to check with the mayor before getting back with me. He instead sent me this statement. It says in part, quote, "During the panel discussion, I attempted to use a historical point to illustrate how a group of people created a culture of change by becoming part of the institution they sought to reform. These comments were intended to convey sincere admiration for the Irish Clevelanders who shaped our city by being the change they wanted to see, a point that I failed to fully articulate." He added that he apologizes and has the utmost respect for all who serves Cleveland.
In this day and age where we're trying to get, you know, by building bridges through community meetings and having conversations, would be to put stereotypes aside.
DeLon Dillard, News 5.